Hello everyone, welcome to the English Skill Builders Hub. Today's topic is Father Dear Father lesson written by Raj Kinger. Let's discuss about Raj Kinger. Who is Raj Kinger? The author of Father Dear Father. Raj Kinger is an Indian journalist and writer. He writes mainly for the press. His articles often discuss social issues like education, values, and society. Father Dear Father is one of his popular articles. This article was published in the English daily The Hindu. In this article, Raj Kinger criticizes the present education system. He shows that education should be practical and life oriented, not only book based. What is an article? According to the newspaper language, article is a piece of writing published in a newspaper that gives information, news, or opinions about a topic. It is not just news but a written discussion on an issue, idea, or subject. This Father Dear Father is a feature article. It means it is not just about facts, it also makes the reader think. It is in the letter form. This letter written by Rahul to his father about the education system. And Father Dear Father is an effective thought provoking commentary in the education system. What is the meaning of thought provoking? The article makes the readers think deeply about the education system. The writer highlights the defects in the mindsets of parents, learners, teachers, and government bodies. According to Raj Kinkar, all are responsible for the problems in education. The short write up is in the form of a letter to a father. The meaning is the article is short, it is written like a letter addressed to a father. This makes the message personal and emotional. Now come to the context of Father Dear Father. This is an answer to your letter about my transgression. What is the meaning of transgression? Transgression means doing something wrong or breaking a rule. And this is the reply letter to his father by Rahul. Rahul is a class topper in his school. His first rank slips to the second. The meaning is Rahul is a bright student, but his first rank becomes the second. This change worries him and his father. Rahul wrote a letter to his father raising several questions about our education system. He is not satisfied with the way education works. He believes that education should give a feel of life. Rahul thinks education should be connected to real life. Learning should help understanding life, not only books. And he said to his father that school lessons are not useful to real life. Practical application means using knowledge in daily life. You advised many times that I should think before studying, before answering the paper. Yes, the operating word think did make me muse. Muse means think deeply or think seriously. Rahul lost 1 by 4th mark or quarter mark in English grammar part prepositions because of those musing. Means he thinks deeply in his exams. Rahul asked these questions in his letter. Father, we have never been close, and I cannot rightly say you have been my friend, philosopher, guide. Rahul is saying that he and his father are not very close. It means they are not emotionally connected each other. Rahul is asking his father to understand his thoughts. Because of that, he started asking questions one by one. You are highly educated and you provide very well for the family. But in your departmental store, do you apply Pythagoras theorem or Newton's law of gravity? For that matter, does your doctor friend or your lawyer brother? So, according to Rahul, Rahul is asking his father, you are well educated and supports the family financially. Rahul extends the question to his father's friend, a doctor and a lawyer. Rahul is pointing out that bookish knowledge is not always practically useful in everyday work. Rahul is saying that what you studied from your books that was not applicable in your real life and your profession in the same way your friend's profession also. Now Rahul is starting to ask his father about his grandfather's past. He was asking that his past was describing it as relaxed of days spent in plucking mangoes and guavas from their jamin. This means that grandfather's childhood was full of simple pleasures like picking fruits from their land. On the banks of the river, where the men were cooked delicious food and they were playing traditional games like marbles and gilli danda. From his talk, it means, according to grandfather, subjects were secondary, living and experience was the major subject. From his grandfather's words, the writer feels that studies were not very important earlier. Living life and gaining experience was more important than books. Rahul is asking his father, is he fibbing or is it possible that the world turned topsy-turvy in just about 70 years? It means Rahul asks his father whether his grandfather is telling lies or whether the world has changed completely in 70 years. After finishing about his grandfather, now he started to ask about his grandmother. My grandmother is semi literature, yet she is at peace with her pots, pans, her flowers and garden, her Bhagavad Gita and scriptures. The meaning is his grandmother is not fully educated, but she is calm and happy doing household work and gardening. She finds peace by reading religious books like the Bhagavad Gita. Now Rahul started asking about his mother. My mother, highly qualified, is highly strung, tense, and nervy. Do you think literacy is a harbinger of restlessness, fear, frustration? The meaning of these words are his mother is well educated, but she is always stressed and anxious. Rahul asks if education is causing stress, fear, and dissatisfaction instead of happiness. And he questioned, is it Adam and Eve eating the tree of knowledge all over again? The meaning is Adam and Eve lived happily and innocently in the garden. God told them not to eat from the tree of knowledge. When they ate it, they gained knowledge but lost innocence and peace. After that, they felt fear, shame, and suffering. In the same way, modern humans gain education but also gain stress, fear, and frustration. Is education repeating the same mistake, giving us knowledge but taking away our happiness and calm of life? These questions raised by Rahul in his letter to his father. This is the segment 1 of Father Dear Father. The remaining part will be continued in next video.